It's called the Deaf Community at Crossroads. That's why I titled my talk tonight. I will borrow from the research we did. I will talk about diversity. I will talk about diversity in two ways. I'll talk about diversity in general, the way everybody talks about diversity, and while I'm doing that, I'll insist that deafness and disability be included in that definition of diversity. Frequently, when people define diversity, they talk about racial issues, ethnic issues, maybe nationality, religion, but issues of disability and deafness don't come up all the time. I want them to come up all the time. I want every time somebody says diversity, I want, that includes people with disabilities. That includes people who are deaf. Then I'll talk about diversity within the deaf community. Because within the deaf community we have all of the diversity that's out there in the world, but we also have many additional differences. Within the deaf community, there are many different ways to be deaf. There are many different degrees of deafness. There are many different ways to communicate, and many different ways to be educated and to educate. So it's like diversity doubled or tripled or something. It's really an add-on and an important difference. So let's talk about that. Deafness and disability need a new interpreter. Great. Deafness and disability define me. Deafness and disability really define me. I am disabled because I can't hear anything. I am deaf. I'm deaf, but I'm proud. And I'm a proud deaf man. I'm a proud disabled man. So I don't want people to think that deafness or disability, that I confess, defines who I am. I don't want people to think that I feel negative or concerned or disappointed about that. I don't feel any of that. I feel proud, and I'm a very happy person. Sometimes I'm too happy of a person. But it's not like I see there's something wrong with me. Physically, there's something very seriously wrong with me. My ears don't work. So, no, obviously that's wrong. But I don't feel like there's something wrong with me. I feel right. Right, that's what I feel. I have a really wonderful opportunity to travel a lot and to speak a lot. We're here in Asheville, and a few days ago we were in Columbia, South Carolina, and I spoke at a conference there. A few days before that, we were in Atlanta, Georgia, and I spoke at CDC there. I speak at universities, I speak at government agencies. I always speak about the rights and abilities of people who are deaf and people who are disabled. And I try really hard to focus on the abilities and not the dis. So disability, okay, but when you say the word disability, you don't say disability, you say disability. So the ability is much stronger than the dis. That's important. I became deaf on